Hey babes, welcome back. This is episode 2 of my Detoxing Your Closet series. And I'm going to be sharing a couple ground rules that I want to establish, you need to establish, we need to establish about how we are going to go about detoxing our closet. And if you are new around here, I'm Shantae. I share my journey with fibroids and my wellness journey, and I know you're probably thinking, what is detoxing your closet, or why are we talking about this? What does this have to do with wellness? What does this have to do with health? And if you are not aware, a lot of the clothing that is on the market today, unfortunately, does contain forever chemicals, does contain other substances that we really don't want to be putting on our bodies, especially on a daily basis, especially when it comes to maybe our workout wear, our sleepwear, things that we spend long periods of time in. And so this series is just to help you really get some of those more toxic materials out of your closet and start to transition into wearing some more sustainable clothing that is not only better for you but better for the environment as well. So I go more into detail about that in episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1, I recommend pausing this video and going back to that video, because it is it's an intro video where I kind of go a little bit more into detail about the why I'm doing this series and what I'm hoping that you can get out of this series. So make sure you're subscribed, and like I said, if you haven't seen that one, I suggest going back to that one and watching that one first. Okay, well, now let's jump right into it. So my first ground rule or tip, so these are like more so tips than ground rules, but my first ground rule or tip is do not get started with this. Do not get started until you define your personal style. So I'm going to do a whole nother video. In fact, I think next week's or the next episode is going to be about this, and we're going to talk more in detail about this, but do not get started. Do not buy anything until you define your personal style, until you really get an understanding of how you want to look, the types of clothing that you want to buy, what looks best on you, what colors look best on you. Please don't get started buying anything, spend any money, or even throw anything away until we go there. My next, and I can't remember if I said it before, but I got my notes, so if you see me glancing down, it's because I'm checking my notes. My next tip is no shopping without a plan and no impulse buying. So whenever we do start shopping for things, whenever we do start looking for things, I don't want you just going in the store and buying something on a whim. Whenever you're buying something, it needs to fit the parameters that we've decided ahead of time that, fit how you want to look, okay? Because the goal here is not to have more stuff. It's to have useful things. It's to have things that we're actually going to use and actually going to wear. Which kind of brings me to my next tip, and that is I want you to let go of the one time only outfit mentality. In order for this to really work, in order for it to really work, you have to let go of the idea that you can only wear something one time and you can't be seen in it again. Now, if you have watched any of my videos, I wear the same stuff over and over again. And it's not just because, I'm here and it's not just for a consistent look here. It's because I actually wear my clothes. I will wear the same thing over and over again. As long as it's clean, I will wear it in the same week. I do not care. And that's because I want to get the most wear. I want to save. Also, it's a way to save money. Like, and it is okay. It is totally okay to wear the same things over and over again, especially if they make you look good. This particular top, I ordered this from a like online thrift store, maybe I think it was during in 2020. So I ordered this and I wear this all the time. And you've probably seen me in it in other videos. I wear it all the time, but the crazy thing is I get so many compliments on it. Even like when I see people who have seen me in this several times, they will compliment me on it every time. So keep that in mind. I think that maybe it's like an American cultural thing or like this consumer culture thing we got going on. People are afraid to wear their clothes over and over again, but I really want you to release that. My next tip is when we do start shopping, I only want you to focus on 1 to 3 items at a time. Like, I only want you to either be searching for 1 to 3 items at a time, or for an outfit head, or for one outfit head to toe. And the reason for this is so that you can focus more and you don't get so overwhelmed on what you don't have, because this can be a pretty overwhelming thing, especially if this might be your first time trying to find your style and clear your closet and organize your closet. It can be really overwhelming. So I want you to focus on as few items as possible when you're going shopping so that you can stay focused, and it'll actually help you make more progress more quickly. Oh, another thing I want to add to that is because we are using this Notion board to do this. So if you're not familiar with Notion, it is like a project management tool or organization tool or app. They actually have an app that you can download on your phone, and I will link Notion if you don't already have it, but they have a app. So I recommend, while you're in this process, downloading that app on your phone. So whenever you are out and about, if you're at a store, you can always refer back to your list. Now, this next one is going to be very personalized. I want you to define your personal ethical boundaries. Now, this is going to be probably very different from person to person, and it's going to be based on a few factors. So what I mean by your personal ethical boundaries is some people are like, hey, I'm only buying organic. Like, there are people who literally only buy organic natural fabrics, right? There are some people who are like, hey, I'm not shopping at any fast fashion brands during this. Or maybe you're like, only natural fabrics, only the highest, the highest natural fabric content I'll go is 90%. This is, during this process, this is going to be up to you. So I'll let you know some things about me. First of all, I'm on a budget. So I am still buying things from some fast fashion brands. I have a hard boundary against Shein, and there's another like really cheap. I don't shop the TikTok shop. Yeah, because for one thing, Shein was flagged in a study for having some of the highest levels of toxic chemicals in their clothing. So for me, that's like completely off limits. I still do H&M, and I'm not a big Zara shopper, but if I see something and it fits my other criteria, and the reason for this is because I'm on a budget. So sometimes buying some of the items that I want, just, I'm replacing so many things right now, or trying to get so many things that I need, that for me it just works better for my budget. So that is something that you're going to have to define for yourself and consider for yourself. And eventually at some point I'm going to probably do some curated lists from different brands to kind of help you guys be able to find what you need a little bit more quickly. But again, that's a personal thing. If I were you, I'd write that out, and I would even put it in my Notion board, what those ethical boundaries are, so that it can be at the top of mind when you are shopping. So another thing that you need to do is consider your unique circumstances. For example, I live in, and this kind of plays into your, personal ethical boundaries about this. I live in the South. It is hot like 80% of the year. So for me, I will consider buying outerwear that's not necessarily a natural fiber. Now, I have looked at outerwear that's not necessarily a natural fiber, but the manufacturing is more sustainable. So, and the reason for that is because that's going to be a budget item for me, because I just don't wear outerwear here enough to go ahead and spend $500 on, or $500 to $1,000 on a leather jacket. Doesn't really make sense for me, because I would probably only wear that leather jacket maybe 5 times out of the whole year, if that. So that is something to consider too, is maybe, some things might not need to, fall into the organic natural fiber category for you, because you won't really be wearing them that often, or it'll be more rare for you to wear them. Another thing to consider is your budget. Like I said earlier, some of us got a lot more budget to work with than others. So that's going to determine, which things you can invest more in, which things you need on a budget. These are all things to consider. Your lifestyle, if you have kids, things might be a little bit different for you. For me, one example that I can think of is when I initially started this, I was like, I'm going to buy organic cotton workout wear. It's going to be 100% organic cotton. Found a brand, bought it, loved the workout wear. However, it could not get me through some of the workouts that I was doing, some of the heavier workouts that I was doing. So what I found is that my workout wear needs to have a little bit, or at least some of it needs to have a little bit of spandex in it. And that is because of the shape of my body. I need that stretch, or that, adherence to my body. And also the performance was better with that little bit of spandex in it. So these are all things to consider, because while we do want to be as sustainable as possible, we also do have to consider what actually makes sense for our lifestyle. And the most sustainable item that you can buy is the thing that you're actually gonna wear, that actually makes sense for your lifestyle. And my last tip is, don't throw everything out. I know that sounds crazy, because we're talking about detoxing our closet, replacing things, blah, blah. But I don't want you to immediately go throw everything out. And the reason for that is, if you are wearing things that you like, do not throw them out, because that is not sustainable. And throwing something out that you already have, that you already wear, that you already enjoy, it actually doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it's really not sustainable. It's not better for the environment for you to throw out that polyester top that you actually wear once a week or once every other week. Now, when it's done, when it's worn and it's got a hole in it or whatever, have at it, throw it away, replace it, whatever. But I don't want you to get panicked about this, because some of y'all are gonna go on the internet and you're gonna do more research about this and get freaked out and want to throw away all your clothes. Don't do it. Resist the urge. We're gonna go through this step by step. I'm gonna walk you through the process as I'm walking through the process, because I feel like I'm still fairly new to this, and it's just one of those things that just takes time. So just follow me along on this journey. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to put all these in a playlist so that you can watch them in order and go through the process at your leisure. You can even rewatch. And if you know someone else who is interested in detoxing their closet or might be interested in this, because I feel like I'm just starting to see people talk about this, make sure you share this video with them. Also, if you have any other topics that you want me to cover specifically, make sure you drop those down below, and I will see you in the next video. The next video is going to be more so about us defining our personal style and using Pinterest to kind of create a mood board and really get laser focused on what types of things we're going to be purchasing.